Today's topic, manifestation is a scam. No, you can't manifest whatever you want in 24 hours. Everything in this life must be earned through hard work, dedication, maturity, and strength. Of course, luck also plays a role, sometimes a big role. It does in fact exist, luck. This is a huge problem in today's society, immaturely believing that you can accomplish anything by literally doing nothing. This is how far things have gotten. This is the absolutely insane world we live in. That's why I'm going to call out the lies of manifestation. I want to make something very clear. I believe that we can hope for great things to happen in our lives. However, hope alone will not bring you what you need or what you want. The only magic I truly believe in is the magic of true love, which can be proven in reality. The idea of manifestation, in fact, never had anything to do with things magically happening. I'm now going to properly educate those who are currently falling for this scam. If you know anyone pushing manifestation as some magical tool, please tell them to watch this right away. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, as we always do. All right. It's sad to hear that an increasing number of people actually believe that they can simply sit there, recite a bunch of magical affirmations, and magically manifest whatever they desire into their lives. I'm willing to bet that they never actually looked up the definition of manifestation itself. Manifestation is in reality an action or something that happens. You can hope for something to happen, but most likely no matter how many affirmations you recite or how many birthday candles you make a wish for, almost everything in life is based on causality. Causality means that for everything that happens, there has to be a cause for that effect. Some things do happen for no reason, such as some tragedies or unfortunate circumstances. That can happen to anyone, regardless of how much they hope for bad things not to occur. Part of being mature and wise is knowing that, for the most part, you are responsible for your own destiny. Intelligent people know that without a proactive, positive, strongly committed attitude and direct action, things will almost certainly never go as planned. Might sound like common sense, but believe it or not, these days it is just getting worse and worse. Literally people sitting there saying, manifest whatever you want in this life in 24 hours. You're kidding me, right? Let's go ahead and look at the definition here. Manifestation, an event, action, or object that clearly shows or embodies something abstract or theoretical. The action or fact of showing something, a symptom of an ailment, a version of an incarnation of something or someone. Now, here's the only wacky part of the word manifestation, which has been taken far out of context. An appearance of a ghost or spirit. Now, this is arguable. Anybody can argue, I've seen a ghost, a phantom, what they call spirits, floating around. Look, nobody's here to debate that. But the word manifest, to make things happen, not just to witness something. That's what we're discussing. All right, so the origin of the word manifestation, late Middle English from late Latin manifestation, from the verb manifestare, make public. That's it, people. It's not magic. We need to stop using this word as if it's... There are no wizards. There are no witches out there. So why act like a wizard or a witch? Why tell people that this is reality, that this can happen? So we're going to have to dive even deeper into this word manifestation, or to manifest. So, as I already told you, you are the only one responsible for your own destiny. People can help you along the way. But you can't sit there saying, oh, you know what? I'm going to change my life by literally doing nothing. And this has everything to do with relationships, because there are literally people out there hoping to manifest a soulmate into their lives. No, that's not how it works. If it was that easy, everybody would have a soulmate by their side. So what are the requisites, I ask, of people out there who believe in manifestation? Can anybody do it, according to your supposed magic? Because like I said, if that was true, then everybody would be happy. All we have to do is sit there and manifest happiness into our lives and a soulmate by our side. We're all millionaires. We're all happy all the time. Maybe we can rule the world. Hey, how about that? Can I manifest that? The power to rule the world? Just myself, by the way. Or if my next door neighbor wants to manifest within 24 hours the power to rule the world, who gets to rule the world? We both do? Because we both we want to manifest the same power? You got to give me a break. There is literally no argument in favor for the word manifestation used in its wrong methods. That is, it is just being used in the wrong way these days. And that's why I'm doing this. Now, you may have heard for over a decade now about the magic, the supposed magic of listening to binaural beats, which is yet another scam. Very similar to the scam of manifestation. There are videos promising you the same things manifestation promises simply by listening to sounds. There's these strange sounds, it kind of sounds like woo 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 woo, vibrational sounds from ear to ear. So creative, right? Yet again, here we find ourselves with people believing that doing nothing will bring whatever they want or need into their lives with absolutely no action whatsoever. Other than sitting there or laying there, hoping for things to happen, or listening to these sounds, expecting magic to occur. If anything, listening to binaural beats may calm you down or help you to meditate. But you don't need such sounds in order to engage in peaceful, focused meditation. Think about our ancestors in the past with no access to the technology we have now. What would they say? What would they think? I can guarantee that they would laugh at people. Listening to sounds, hoping that their lack of action will magically make things happen with no effort at all. These scams only serve to cause further unwanted laziness within humanity today. Humanity is already being tortured with the plague of laziness, not wanting to lift a finger, people. So this comes along and it's like, hey, you don't have to do anything. Just listening to these binaural beats. Yeah, it's going to manifest whatever you want. Trust me, just listen to it for hours. You have literally, I kid you not, you have literally people putting on headphones and going to sleep listening to these beats throughout their entire sleep. You know how restless their minds must be? And they're sitting there thinking, I gotta manifest this. It's gotta happen. People say that binaural beats work. They work. It has to work for me. These false promises are sickening. It's highly disturbing. You're giving people false hope. When I tell you that you can find your potential soulmate out there in the world, I can't guarantee that that's going to happen. That depends on you to make it happen. Yes, there is somebody out there for you. There are multiple candidates. But you can't just sit there and say, you know what, let me just plug in my headphones and listen to these binaural beats and it's just going to happen. I'm just going to wake up in the morning, take these headphones off. Or even during the day, I'm going to listen to this for 30 minutes. Oh, all it takes is 15 minutes. All it takes is 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Heck, even 1 minute. Listen to these binaural beats. And guess what? You're going to manifest that soulmate right around the corner tomorrow or today. I mean, they're saying 24 hours. What's next, people? Manifest whatever you want in the next second. You're joking, right? But sadly, people out there are taking this, more and more people, by the way, they're taking this seriously. And think about what they're going to teach their children if they believe that such things work and they swear by it. It is disturbing, and it's highly unintelligent. It's not wise, it's not helpful, it's not useful by any means. These are empty promises being pushed off as reality, that you can magically manifest whatever you want. I mean, humanity today is in utter chaos, both on an intellectual level. Nobody wants to think anymore. Nobody wants to engage in critical thinking, especially. Nobody wants to solve problems. And when I say nobody, I don't mean everybody. It just seems that way. Almost like the overall majority. So, tell me, riddle me this. Where are we going as a human species if we're being told to don't think anymore, and don't even think rationally or logically, because that's the new hate speech these days, right? I won't even get into that. So don't think, and also don't feel, right? So if you feel that something's wrong, as soon as you point that out and you try to discuss it with other people, they don't want to hear it, because everybody just wants to manifest good times by omitting things that should be discussed, such as problem solving. No, just go ahead and engage in social media and just watch your troubles away. You ever heard that phrase that developed over the past decade or so? They said, when you watch this movie, turn your brain off. Because if you think about what's happening in the movie, it doesn't make sense. And then they say it's a fantastic movie. I say it's a poorly made movie. It's a poor movie. It's a horrible movie if you have to literally say, oh, well, you just got to turn off your brain. I mean, I've seen, adventure movies based on magic and everything, but we all know that that's magic. That's fantasy. So the problem with this, the binaural beats, the manifestation, is they're trying to push this off as reality. No, this is real. This isn't fantasy. That's the problem. Because none of this is provable. And let's say that something happened just by circumstance. It just happened, right? Oh, it worked. See, it worked. It's just like it's just like gambling. It's just like saying, by circumstance, right? It's almost like a bad horoscope. There is something to horoscopes, astrology, right? There is something there that we don't necessarily understand how it works. It's just like the concept of luck and hope. There is something there, and even energies, which I'll discuss. But let's go ahead and proceed, shall we? It's more than just a couple of scams, people. It's actually dangerous. Here we have the word manifest, used correctly. But again, in the end, all it means is taking action while hoping for the best. These two examples are promoting the importance of having a positive mindset and taking necessary action. That's real world action, people. In order to prioritize love in your life, for example. Only when a person properly prioritizes something they truly want to happen, the odds of succeeding in accomplishing their goals becomes more likely to happen. The second example of manifestation, in other words, taking action, literally says to not wait for things to happen. If you take a look at number 3 on the right there. Saying that don't wait for the signs from the universe. We'll go over that in a bit. I do believe in the existence of positive and negative energy. This, however, is proven to exist. Everyone can personally feel, whether a person is either good or bad. That's your own sense of judgment. We can sense that something is wrong or right. You got to trust your instinct and even intuition, what many call our sixth sense. But these are abilities, okay? This isn't about making things happen without doing anything. We know that other people have a direct effect on how we feel. So you can label these as phenomenons, if you will. But keep in mind that although positive and negative energy is proven to exist, one can be as positive and hopeful as possible and still fail to reach their goals or cause something they want to happen. Even executing all the right actions still may fail to make things happen. Okay? So you could do everything right in life and you could still not get to where you want to go or what you want to see or what you need desperately. So there's always misfortune and lack of luck. There's bad luck, right? If it happens, it happens. Let's go ahead and go over what we have here in these manifest love comparisons. Number 1 on the left, get clear on what you want. Yes, you have to know what you want in life. That is a requisite if you're trying to seek happiness, and especially trying to find someone to potentially fall in love with. Get specific about the type of relationship you want and how you want to feel in it. Yes, see, this is all perception. This is like creating that perfect mindset. You have to get into the mood, right? The clearer you are, the easier it will be. Yes, it's like you're preparing for something to happen. You don't make it happen by sitting there listening to binaural beats and, oh, you know what? I'm going to manifest it in 24 hours. I don't have to think. I don't have to focus on my feelings and being mentally and emotionally and physically in control of my life. I can just lay down there and listen to these sounds and just hope for it to all happen without lifting a finger. You see where the problem is? Number 2, commit to your goal. Get intentional about the love you want to manifest. You see, there's the word. It's based on action, not magic. And commit to. There's commitment that requires further action. Declare it as a non-negotiable, not as non-negotiable to yourself and others. You see, that's that no excuse attitude, which I fully support. Many people think, oh, well, that's extreme. No, if you really want to accomplish that goal, just like I always tell people about the Olympic gymnast, if they go in there with an attitude like, well, you know, I don't really care, you're not going to get the gold medal. How bad do you want it? And just like love, how deep is your love? Number 3, identify limiting beliefs. Identify beliefs that are subconsciously blocking you from your goal. Yes, negative thinking is going to produce negative results. That's a phenomenon that's true because you're setting yourself up for failure. What did you expect? Just like the gymnast. I really don't care if I get last place, or you're not going to get first place with that attitude. So it's negative energy, right? That's proven to exist. How you think, how you feel is going to most likely dictate what's going to happen, what's going to manifest, in other words. Refrain from thoughts to help you call in. Okay, reframe, not refrain. Reframe the thoughts to help you call in love. Yes. You have to be in control of your thoughts. You can't be thinking negatively. Number 4, align your actions. That's what manifestation is truly about. That's the truth, not the scam. Take steps to align your current life with the life you want to live. Tap into the feelings and behaviors you experience once you manifest love. Yes, because you've earned it, right? But if you sit there do nothing, expect for something magically just pop out of nowhere, yeah, you can hope that it happens, but if you do nothing about it, you're not helping the situation. Let's take a look at the right chart. Number 1 out of 3, get clear on love, on the love you want. Yeah, that's similar to number 1 on the left, by concentrating on how you want the relationship to make you feel. Yeah, same thing, right? Number 2, get ready for your soulmate. Now this is different. What do they have to say about this? Make space for the new relationship by working on possible blocks. Okay, maybe taking care of that negative emotion or those fears or doubts that you may have, right? It's almost like preparing to have a child or to build a family with someone. That's more than just a commitment. Now you're really dedicating your life into the relationship because that's for the long haul. Or when you choose to get married to someone, or you say, you know what, I want to move in with you. These are big decisions. You're writing now with the permanent marker, no longer with the pencil and eraser, right? Number 3, take inspired action. That's what manifestation's all about. Don't wait for the signs from the universe. Exactly. Go out there and make your manifestations come true. Because without action, there is no manifestation. There isn't. It's not magic. I can't believe these days people are getting charged so much money. Like, oh, you know what? Pay for this $1,000 presentation, and guess what? Yeah, you're gonna succeed. You're gonna get anything you want in 24 hours. It's like, what a scam. People's hard-earned money going into that? You know, with my two products, for example, my book and my 1-hour video course, those are yours to have forever. And they're based in reality. These are things that you can make happen right here, right now. And it's all up to you. Those are guides. Two very powerful guides. The most powerful guides about love that I've ever known to exist. And not just because I created them. That's what manifestation is. You taking responsibility for yourself. Not sitting there listening to binaural beats and saying, you know what, let me manifest having a Lamborghini and a mansion in 24 hours. You said anything, right? Or let me just manifest this person to force them to love me because, you know what, we just broke up, we just got divorced. I want them back into my life because I'm this crazy narcissist and I want to control and manipulate them. You know what? Because what about the evil people in this world? If what you say is true, that you can manifest anything you want, what about all the evil people who say, you know what, I want to manifest harming this person, getting my revenge, when actually they're the ones who are doing the harm and evil acts to somebody else? Maybe an abusive person. What if they say, you know what, I want to manifest full control over the people I want to control? You guys never thought about it both ways. I can promise you that. Those people who are pushing this off as some type of magical potion, like we're all a bunch of wizards and witches. It's really sad. So let's go ahead and continue, shall we? All right. In life, not everything happens for a reason. Even if you do everything right, as I said before, take all the right actions, have a positive mindset, or hope for the best, some things may simply not happen. Or perhaps the complete opposite may happen, which is something unwanted, completely unwanted and unexpected. What makes us strong is how we deal with unwanted events. What makes us wise is learning from unexpected challenges. Being intelligent means being ready for whatever life may throw your way. Intelligence is all about solving problems and planning ahead, even contingency planning, to help ensure that you do the best in your power, whatever's possible to prevent unwanted events from occurring in the future, right? Not one successful person ever accomplished anything by sitting down reciting affirmations, trying to program themselves magically, hoping to magically manifest whatever they wanted to happen in their lives. Not one single person, okay? There is no genie in a bottle, people. Manifestation is all about having the right mindset and taking action, as we just went over with those two charts, right? Quick, simple, sweet and simple, short and simple, right? It's healthy and natural to hope for the best, or to make a wish and hope that it will come true. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Perhaps good fortune and luck will soon come your way. Who knows? Without having to lift a finger. That's the only possible magic that could happen by not doing anything. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you. You have to make it happen, most likely. So that's the question of why, right? And how. How can I make these things happen in my life? Why are things going this way in my life? Sometimes there's no reason. You get what you get. And there's a lot of people out there who say they were born poor instead of rich. You know, a poor family, a poor upbringing. They never attained, the riches in life. They don't even feel famous on any level. They feel that nobody loves them or cares for them. They're suffering from depression, maybe even thinking about ending their own lives, etc., etc. There's a lot of misfortune and bad luck out there. So you ask yourself, why? Instead of asking why, you should be asking yourself how to handle that situation. You don't want to make a bad situation worse, right? You get what you get in this life. If you have the luck of fortune and not misfortune, then what you do with that power is up to you. You could use it to do good things or evil things. And we see that every single day. We see that the rich get richer and more greedy. It's never enough. They want to control the entire world. Meanwhile, the poor get poorer, or they just stay the same. But guess what? If you're poor, you could be rich at heart. You could have the power of love, which is the true currency in this world. That soulmate by your side who loves you more than anything in this world. Anything. And you love them more than anything in this world. That's something that the rich and powerful will never have. Because if they had it, they wouldn't be committing evil acts and trying to control all the poor people in the world. Because for them, it's never enough. The rich, right? They want it all. But then they want more. It's a sickness. It's greed. It's an infinite sense of greed that has no end. Forget about them. Now, we can try to come together as humanity and fight against those that are in power one day. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not going to ponder upon that. There's a lot of division in this world as it is. Maybe it'll happen, maybe not. But what I can tell you is that I can't just put on a pair of headphones and listen to some binaural beats and say, you know what, let's manifest this reality. No, that's it's not going to happen, okay? That's not how it's going to happen. We'd have to come together as one, and we'd have to fight the powers, right? I don't know if that's going to happen. But at least you have the opportunity to take control over your own life and help others in need, whether it's your next door neighbor or your family member or your friend or whoever it is, somebody you actually just care about on the most minimal level. Maybe giving $5, $10, or $20 or $50 to a homeless person on the street, or take him out to eat somewhere nice, buy him some new clothes, help them find a job. Instead of buying fish, teach the man how to fish, right? So that's the things that we should be focused on, people. Action. Not just laying down or sitting down hoping for things to happen, because that's exactly what manifestation, the word, is all about. Action. Making things happen, right? And think about it. The word begins with man. That means that it's a human action, right? Manufacture means that it's being manufactured with manos, with your hands. You're literally creating something. So manifest, you're trying to bring about something to happen. Like the word festival. I'm not going to get into the etymology and the phonetics, but you get the point. You have to make it happen. It doesn't happen all by itself. Now, like I said before, things going to happen in your life. Things are just going to happen for no reason or for a reason. And maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. That's life. That's the mystery of life, okay? Nobody has to like it. That's reality. So if you're going to believe in manifestation, let me tell you, that does not exist. You can't just sit there and say, you know what? I'm going to control the whole world just because I'm going to think this or say this affirmations, this set of affirmations. What you need to affirm to yourself is that you need to take responsibility and be fully aware of what's going on in your life, what could go on in your life, and what's not going on in your life that needs to happen in your life. That's what you need to take responsibility for and start affirming that things that are supposed to happen into your life are happening. Make it happen, right? Okay, so with that said, I hope you guys are not going to fall for the scam of manifestation the way it's being used today as some type of magic wand like Hollywood. Because Hollywood is Hollywood. We all know that. There's this bunch of movies and shows. That's fantasy. So, let's stop blending fantasy with reality and start taking control over our own realities and that which we can help each other with in order to manifest something decent, something pleasurable, something good, some good news, right? Let's make it happen as a team. Let's work together, right? Okay, with that said, much love, everybody. Until the next one, take care.